Yes, everybody, welcome back to the IrishHotspur. Jack here, and in this video, I'm going to be giving my reactions to the different channel creators' predictions that have been sent in to me. And we're in a cup semifinal, which feels very good. But the sad part is that we're just not going into it with as much confidence as I think we would like. We're not happy clapping. We're not feeling as overjoyed about the team that we're supposed to be supporting. Going into this semifinal, it's been a bad run of form. A lot of injuries as well. We are getting some returns slowly but surely with Richarlison, Mikey Moore, and I think maybe one or two more. But this is definitely not the right time to be going into a semifinal. Let's see if this Spurs team can perform a miracle here. It'd be a great win for Ange Postecoglou. It feels good to be in a semifinal. It's an opportunity to go to a final. There's a real thrill in that. But this is going to take a lot for Spurs to get past this Liverpool team, and it's a two-legger, which also makes it definitely more difficult as well. Let's see if we can get started off on the right foot, though, with a good win and take it from there, though. Smash that like button for me, please. And let's see what these different Spurs channel creators have in store for us. How confident are they ahead of this Cup semifinal? I guess we'll find out. Please, everybody, subscribe to all of them as well. Let's get started off with Marlon from Spurs Kings TV. See what he has to say.
Dave, hope you are well. It's Marlon from Spurs Kings TV, and it's my prediction for Liverpool. Yeah, Saturday was a bit hard to take. Look, we didn't really know what the lineup was going to be. Newcastle midfield was always going to be a problem, as they were. But it is what it is. And, some things went against us, some things went for us, and we just couldn't get that second goal. It's our attacking side of play, which I'm a bit worried about at the moment, less our defensive. So going into Liverpool, it just depends on what lineup they put out. Look, if they put out their first team, it's game over for us. I don't even know if our new goalkeeper is going to be able to be registered in time. It's Forster back. Will Austin have to still deputise? What kind of team will we even put out at this present moment if sickness is still going around the camp? Because other players will probably pick it up in the next few days as well. So I'm gonna go for Spurs. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw again. I think I'm going to keep it exactly the same. I'm hopefully I'm wrong and we get this win. But he's done well in the cup. Actually, scrap that. I'm going Tottenham 2, Liverpool 1. Come on,
Hey,
you Spurs.
I love that. He switched it last minute to a 2-1 win for Spurs. Love that from Marlon. Lots of injuries, lots of illness in the squad as well. Completely forgot to mention that. That also hindered us in the Newcastle game. I thought we played all right, considering. I didn't think we played tremendous or anything, but considering the circumstances, they seem to still put in a pretty good effort. And for a lot of these players, wouldn't really question their efforts for Postecoglou. They still look to be running for him. They still look to be fighting for him. They are trying, from what I can tell. It's just that we just don't look good enough. I think in the final third, we're not putting away chances. And I agree with him that it's been more this season for me in general. This is only my opinion, but I do feel like Spurs' struggles are more down to the forward line, just not putting away opportunities or even creating enough opportunities than it really is on the defenders. But that's only my take on things. Big up to Marlon, a nice 2-1 win to get things started off with. That's what I like to see. But let's move over to Harry Scarf from Scarfy Spurs Talk. Let's see what he has to say.
What's happening, people? So Liverpool prediction today. Hi, David Jack as well. We come to the back of it. That Newcastle loss. Yes, it's another defeat and another defeat at home as well. But I think a spirited performance. We saw a lot of positives to take out of it that encouraged me going into this Liverpool game and also watching that Liverpool Man United game. I think United proved that Liverpool can be exposed defensively. And yeah, just during the transfer window as well, I think it's a good time to play them. They've got a lot of contract situations they need to sort. Salah, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk. In an ideal world, Mikey Moore is available for this game. He can play left wing up against Alexander-Arnold. It's not the pace that maybe Werner has necessarily that I think will beat Alexander-Arnold because Dalot doesn't have that really in abundance. It's more the trickery and just a clever play. And I think that is Mikey Moore. That's what strikes me. But yeah, this is going to be hard. We know still Liverpool will be looking for that response. Very rarely drop points. It's going to be a hard game. But if we're going to give ourselves a chance, we need to be our absolute best and we need to try and get a result from this game. Ultimately, we need to win this game if you have all the chance of going through. But we have to be at our best to do that. I'm not sure because I sent this video in early who's available. But we have to see. Hopefully, a few players back. The new keeper might start. We'll just have to see how it goes. But massive common you Spurs. You never know. I'm going to go with a draw 1-1. I think that we'll be good and give Liverpool a game.
Actually, almost two back-to-back 1-1 draws before Marlon changed his prediction last minute there. Thanks, Harry, for sending that one in. Thanks for sending him in nice and early as well. You're a bit like our man Lee, the Dorsett Spur. You're an absolute pro. Uh, he's right that this is going to be a tough game. You know, this Liverpool team, they are quite good. Trent Alexander-Arnold, though, in the last game, plenty of people had some issues with him. They're saying he already kind of seems to have one foot out the door. If he's played again in this match, could we take advantage of that? Maybe let's say, less motivated Alexander-Arnold. I wonder if that would be the case for this one, and would love to take advantage of that. And it is going to be a tough task. I'd take a 1-1 draw at the end of the day. Be nice to get a win, because going to Anfield, it'd be nice to be defending a win than it would be to hold on to a draw and then see if you can perform a miracle there. So I guess if you really want to give yourself a really good shot, you are going to have to win this Wednesday night. But we'll see what happens. Thanks to Harry Scarf for sending in that prediction. And we'll move over to Lee the Dorsett Spur and see what he has to say.
Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Lee the Dorsett Spur here with my prediction of the Carabao Cup Semi-Final against Liverpool. Well, it don't come much bigger than this one, does it? And I've always been a very deluded person in the fact that I'm always trying to back my team to do well. Getting harder and harder to do that, to be honest. And I think this is going to be one of those where I really, really have to kind of give a prediction with my head rather than my heart. Lots of injuries, lots of players out. Liverpool are flying, and even if they put out their second team, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for us. But if we can show a level of commitment and a level of effort that we did against Newcastle at the weekend, then potentially, if we can get on the score sheet, we could maybe get a draw out of this one. It's not going to be enough in the longer term. I think Anfield's going to be a really big ask for us. But fingers crossed, by then we'll have some players in, and we'll have some consistency going forward. So in this one, I'm gonna hope for a Desmond 2-2.
I don't blame Lee for going with the head here on this one. It's never a good sign, though, because Lee, I think, prefers to go with the heart. And whenever he is going with the head, Spurs are probably not in a good moment. But he is right that this is going to be, again, a difficult game. Even Liverpool's second team probably has still some players that would get into our first team, at least right now, this first team. So many injuries. Hard to know what goalkeeper we're going to be going with, too. There's question marks all over the side. Hopefully he can get some returns for this game, but it is going to be very difficult. And I agree with the context that he sort of gave for that one. He's gone for a 2-2 draw. Looks like we're going to draw predictions so far. He is right. If we were able to channel any sort of the energy that we had in that Newcastle game, that does gives us maybe a slight chance against this Liverpool team. And like I alluded to earlier, I do think that the team were trying and are still running for Ange Postecoglou. And can they just maybe put in a bit more quality matched with that energy level? And then maybe, just maybe, we can get over the line against this very good Liverpool team. But thanks to Lee the Dorsett Spur sending that one in. Please check out his channel, show him some love. And now let's go over to Kate from The Perfect Match.
Good afternoon, Dave, Jack, and everyone over at the Irish Hotspur. Please make sure you are all liking this video. I am coming to you live from the car at Peterborough Services on our way back to Lincoln, and still no baby. My niece is holding on tight, and the baby hasn't made an appearance yet. But anyway, more pressing matters at hand. Tottenham versus Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Listen, I've stayed well away from YouTube since New Year. I've just got no time for the toxicity and negativity that's flying around at the minute. But unfortunately, we're in that slump. We're full of injuries, and I don't see much changing with this game. It's a tough game. I thought we played well at Newcastle, especially considering that we were down to the bare bones, but alas, it wasn't to be. That handball really screwed us over. But I'm going to go for this first round, first tie. I'm going to go Tottenham 2, Liverpool 2.
Just predict a win for once in your life.
I'd love to predict a win.
Oh my god.
But I'm going to stick with the draw. Purely because, as well, I don't know who's back and who will be playing. But as always, guys, let's hope for a win for the Spurs. And yeah, come on, you Spurs.
Spurs will win.
Yes, they will, Jim. Yes, they will. Big up to Kate. Love that she sent that in with Jimbo in the background. Best of luck to you and the family and the niece. Hopefully everything goes smoothly there. Sorry that you guys have to keep waiting for the baby to come out, but sometimes that's just how nature works. It's how it goes. And we're waiting for Spurs to get started this season. It's a huge, huge game, Kate. A lot of draw predictions from everyone, and we'll see what Spurs are made of. I agree with her, and like what other people have said, I don't think we actually played that poorly against Newcastle. Just don't think we really had the quality that was necessary to get that second goal. We just were really, I think, lackluster in the final third when it came to putting away chances, but then also just continuing to create them. I thought we started to kind of peter out towards the end there in the second half, probably down to energy levels. But again, I just think it's down to probably lack of quality really in that forward line. But yeah, it looks like the players are still trying. If we can get any of those sort of effort levels for this game, there is a shot that I think Spurs can get a win here. She's gone for a draw, though. Lots of draw predictions in this one. So we'll see if their man next, Dermatron from THFC Till I Die, will break that. Maybe he'll go for a win. But big up to the perfect match. Big up to Jimbo. And big up to Kate. Love those people. Really, really kind to us as well. Let's see what Dermatron from THFC Till I Die has to say.
Hi, this is Dermot, aka Dermatron from THFC Till I Die, your home of Tottenham past, present, and an exciting future under Ange Postecoglou. Back the players, not the owners, is my quote. Listen, guys, this is very quickly on Newcastle. Very proud of the players, very proud of some of them. Bergville, Archie Gray, 18-year-olds playing out of the skin. Exceptional, absolutely exceptional. In that second half, we played with no centre-backs. We got an injury bug going through the club, and we put a performance like that. We should have got more out of it, and it's a shame we didn't. But as you well know, VAR, Talk Sports, Sky Sports have an agenda against Spurs. I'm really pissed off about it, so they can stick their agenda up their fucking hole for all I care. Sorry for language, guys. On to Liverpool very quickly. Look, Liverpool are the best team in the league right now, but they're beatable. Nobody expected us to beat Chelsea in the semi-final back in 2002. Nobody expected us to beat Arsenal back in the final in 2008. And we did, and we went on the one beat. We lost to Blackburn, beat Chelsea in the final. But the point I'm making is we beat Chelsea and Arsenal. Nobody expected us to win. So we got every chance of winning this semi-final against Liverpool. I'm going for a 2-1 win. Take it up to Anfield, and we're going to bury them. Come on, you Spurs, in Big Andrew Trust.
More 2-1 wins. We had one from Marlon, and now we had one from Dermo, and it's probably the first time, maybe this season, that I wonder if Marlon and Dermatron have gone for the exact same scoreline. I could be wrong, but that might be the first time that we've gotten that. Dermo's just saying you got to believe. I agree. You have to have some sort of delusional belief or just happy clapping type belief. I think for this game, we're in a semifinal, right? You got to get pumped up by that. You got to find something inside you that gets you pumped up, gets you motivated, starts to make you believe that, you know what, maybe we can get over the line. And this Liverpool team, as good as they are, I agree, they are technically beatable. Like, they aren't the greatest Liverpool team I've even seen in the past 5, 6, 7 years. I think there have been better Liverpool teams in the past. So, there is always a chance that maybe they just don't show up on the day. They don't really end up, being able to show that quality that we know they can have. And we take advantage of it. And we are going to be playing at home. If we can generate a really good atmosphere, who's to say that we can't get over the line in this first leg? Big up to THFC Till I Die's Dermatron. Show him some love, please. Now we're going to end things off with the box office. Alex Davies.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your boy, Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, giving you a prediction for the ever so hopeless Tottenham Hotspur versus Liverpool in the Carabao Cup Semi-Final on Wednesday. And my prediction is Liverpool winning 2-1. The reason for this, Tottenham are just absolutely hopeless at the moment. In terms of the tactics on this manager, for me, I watched Fulham and I watched Ipswich, and I've looked at those two coaches, showing me that they can coach a team, seeing players that are actually improved. And I'm looking at my team. It just sums it up with Kulusevski. He works very hard, but it's got nothing to show for it for me. And people say that this guy is going over to Real Madrid. You having a laugh? I'm sorry. And this manager's absolutely useless. And David, stop telling me you don't know my opinion already. Stop being pathetic. You know my opinion on the manager. Just watch Mr. Box Office TV. And I told you on these prediction videos as well. So just bottle up and get me on your channel so we can have this debate, because time's ticking. and I'm still waiting for I'm still waiting to get married as well, and that's
What?
it. And this is coming from your boy, Mr. Box Office, the main event, the professor of truth and entertainment, the ratings killer, David's nightmare, and everyone's guilty pleasure. And if you don't know, get to know.
I mean, that's a surprise there because I don't know why you need to bring up whether the marriage is going to be happening soon or not. Is there something else that Alex has on the back of his mind there? And I'm pretty sure Dave had invited you, Alex, like you said, to come on this show and do a weekly type of pre-record type of debate with him. And I think you passed up on the opportunity, but now all of a sudden you want to do it again. So I think that's where David's slightly frustrated, if I can speak for him here. But thanks for sending that prediction, man. And he's gone for a 2-1 loss, unsurprisingly. Unsurprisingly. He's not very confident in the Spurs team, nor in this manager at this moment in time. When it comes to Kulusevski, I think that's a load of rubbish, what you just said as well, man. Like, it's not like I think he's going to head to Real Madrid anytime soon, but yes, he didn't play very well against Newcastle. A lot of huffing and puffing, but didn't really have the quality. He's still been an incredible player, and I'm pretty sure a lot of teams in the Premier League would take Kulusevski in a heartbeat, but that's just me. Let me know, everybody, what you think. Please smash the like button. Get into the comments below, please. And we'll see you for the match day festivities on Wednesday. A huge game. We're in a cup semifinal. Let's try to find some confidence if you can. And we'll see you for it on Wednesday. Come on, you Spurs.